Cool. I'm jealous you get this going. I want that one back to the office to play with. It's nice to see you again.
I know, good seeing you. Kevin, you don't happen to have that Zoom piece, do you?
What's that?
You don't happen to have that Zoom piece, do you?
Oh, the remote?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm new here. Okay, cool. I thought I felt it over here. Zoom controller, there it is. That should be in the case.
Breading team, and we win against, I believe, Belmont.
It's on auto, I believe. On auto game.
The interweb is correct.
The soundboard's plugged into
their
two.
season 0-2.
Yes.
I'm just learning
it's 'cause
everybody's
you're on
name, so
camera.
bear with me. 0-0.
Oh, is it
Just
a monitor
couple
switch?
minutes into the first quarter.
That's new to me.
19 up top. Shots wide. Remains Winchester ball. That's number 18, Sam McDonald.
Okay, for you right there?
With
Okay, cool. Do you know where the lamp is on this?
Remote.
Thank you. Awesome. Pleasure doing business with you.
unfortunately.
Kevin, is Jim talking?
Yeah, you can't hear.
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm talking. Just figuring out Q
I heard him
technical
before.
snaps. Who's up here in the
Oh,
booth?
really?
Go up.
No.
Online. Face off. Won by number 24. Winchester. So Winchester with possession. Far side. Oh, and pass. Out of bounds. That's going to be an empty ball. So that's Matt Alessi picking the ball.
I heard him for a sec.
10. Bring it into the.
There we go. I got him.
You got him. You just heard it.
Oh, unfortunately, underhand pass doesn't work. But that was number 10, aggressively bringing it up. That's Ivan Paus. Ivan Paus. Really loud.
Is it too loud?
Too loud.
This is your volume right here.
Okay.
So that will control the.
That'll just control the. Yeah, we're just figuring this out, kids. Everybody's good. All right, we're up and running. It was like a SWAT team came in here to set everything up real quick. So great to be here. The Spy Ponders are led by Coach Pocock. I believe he is in his 4th year here in Arlington. Provided some much-needed stability for the squad. And again, if I recall my history, Coach Pocock was face-off specialist for Virginia, and certainly possession, such a huge portion of this in winning the face-off to get on the offensive side of the ball. Okay, that's number, again, I don't have number 7 for Winchester, unfortunately. Sorry.
Yeah. That's why I got a PC.
Taking their time with the ball. Looking to pass. Pick by 16. Changes field. I don't know. Timeout. Interesting. So Winchester coach saw something maybe he didn't like and called a timeout there. Interesting tidbit. Jonathan Kerr, who is a AHS Lax alum, 4-year letterman, I just found out, walked on and is playing for the Tufts Jumbos. Jumbos have a fantastic team. They won their first 2 games of the Division III playoffs. Really strong squad. I think that says a lot for Jonathan being able to, and his skill set, walking on to a really strong Tufts team. So congrats out to Jonathan Kerr. Gorgeous day here in Piercefield and Arlington. Yesterday, the governor, I believe, just relaxed the mask standards. So you're going to see a lot of people in the stands and the players not wearing masks. Anyway, I think that looks great, feels great. That's my opinion. Anyway, gorgeous day out here. Standing room only, typical here at Piercefield. A lot of supporters. And the Sachems come back into the offensive zone, ready to start the game back up. We got 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. Far side, looks behind the net. Got a slide. 20 up to 31. I might have gotten the wrong roster from the Winchester website, so if actually it's like Max Preps or something. Maybe it was last year's. I don't know. So I apologize, Sachems. I was doing my best trying to get your roster. And that's 5. Maybe Sam Caprini. Lefty shot. Nice stop by Arlington goalkeeper Cal Hodge. Cal Hodge looking to clear. Brings it over to his defenseman, number 29, Mike Pess. And unfortunately out of bounds. So Arlington having an issue trying to get into the offensive zone, setting up their offense right now. Pressuring, trying to stop him before he reaches. However, 31. Not sure what the infraction was there, but turnover, Arlington ball. That's number 24, Matt Alisi with the ball. Bringing it forward over to, looks like number 18, Dom Leosa. Leosa bringing it in, trying to bring middle. Oh, should have jigged middle there. Had an opening, closed down quickly. Over to 26. I'll get these numbers. That's Thomas Burke. I'm a little slow on the uptake here. Over to Trevor Lally. Lally, I believe that's number 8, deep. Scott Kelly. Ball's loose. Trying to corral it is again number 19. In front of the net, turn fires. Good stop by the keeper there. That was number 11, Diego Doherty. Nice turn and fire. Goalie stuffed that. Saw it. 26 over to 31. Man, I don't have 26. I don't have 31. I think I got the wrong Winchester Sachems roster, perhaps. Loose ball. Arlington's got it. Long stick. That's number 10. Back to the goalkeeper. Number 10 long stick is, again, stay with me, Ivan Paus. Oh, slips on the turf coming through. Unfortunate. Arlington just one shot on goal so far. 21 from Winchester. Dodges. Brings the ball in the offensive zone. Over to 26. Yeah, I don't have any of these numbers right that I got off the Max Preps website. Maybe it was last year's numbers. Or perhaps Winchester is starting a different group against Arlington, getting people playing time, perhaps. I might ask some Winchester fans to see if they can share something with me. 19 comes in screaming, lefty. Cal Hodge saw that all the way. Looking to clear. We got it to 24, Matt Alisi. Matt using his speed far side, trying to get up. Ball's loose. Good defense by Winchester. Long stick has it, number 42. Yeah, I'm going to have to ask some Winchester fans. Maybe they can get me a roster. 16 over to 20. Not as fun as saying having their names. Looking behind. Patient with the ball. 16. Long stick comes out to defend. We have Winchester up 1-0. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Again, gorgeous day here in Arlington. Lefty looks, got a slide, good job. Just taking the whole route around. Ball's loose. Still loose. That was a molestation of some sort. Arlington remains Winchester ball. Winchester certainly taking their time on offense. I don't think there's any clock, right, for high school games. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm the only one in the booth, so mostly my reflection. Ball's wide. Wow, 26 picked that up. That was a shot. Got it right off his hip. Good defense, leaves him open. Oh, Hodge all over it. Well done. Clears to the right side. I believe that's, again, Ivan Pass. No, that looks like number 16. Boaz Gins, number 16, far side. And there's a timeout on the field. I'm going to be right back, see if I can find a roster here. I am, maybe this guy? No. No idea what channel I am on. Nick, you know where my mute button is here?
Just turn. You see that knob that's up right now over there to the right?
What? There's 40 knobs here. I love it. Turn the knob.
Over there. You see that, like the stick thing?
This thing?
Yeah, just put it down.
Put that.
Hey, make sure to turn it back up when you get back. You won't be able to hear you.
Any Winchester fans here? You guys wouldn't have to play with our roster. Whenever I got off the internet, the tweet was wrong. Calling all your kids the wrong names. It's probably like from 2019. One side is by alphabetical, and the other side's up. All right. Thank you. All right, I'm back, and more, Nick, more, testing, giddy up. All right, so how quick was that? Fan in the stands. I'm sure Dad has had a roster, and I wonder if I got any of the names right. So no, I think that's. No, I had some of it. I think just, they're just playing a lot of people today. So Arlington is the offensive zone. Trying to turn, put away. Nice shot. Try to bounce it off the turf. Again, didn't get that. Winchester ball. 4 over to 32. 32 is our goalie. And now that I know what his name is, that's Kevin Sofredini. Again, Kevin, if I've mispronounced your name, I apologize. So that's 16 with the ball. Colby Beliveau. Beliveau. Now, if they just give me the rosters and everything's spelled phonetically. So that's number 6. He likes going with the underhand shot. That's Shane Napolitano. Anyway, Shane had tried that earlier against Cal, and Cal saw it all the way. Okay, another timeout. Nick, what do you want to talk about during the timeouts? Anything? You got anything for me? Usually we like to talk. I'm sorry? I had to poach him from the internet and everything else. I asked the. Excuse me. I asked the. All right. So another break in the action. First quarter. Here's Spy Ponders. I'm sorry, you.
Put it up to like those 2 boxes right there. Like usually it would fill in.
Okay. Nick is giving me a lesson working this the control box panel. All right. Okay. I think I got it. Because one controls your feed and one is like that goes into my.
Even though it might sound, I think it's on the.
No, he told me. Kevin told me that one.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
All right. Crackerjack crew here today. Nick is on the camera. Kevin was, all-purpose production, everything. He's disappeared, so it's just the 2 of us. And you wouldn't know it by the production values that we put into this, right? Nick, you would think there's a cast of 20 putting this on. I mean, how good it is. All right, so Nick and I are going to come up with different discussion topics for breaks in the action next time. I did watch the basketball last night. You like basketball at all, Nick?
I like all sports, but I mean basketball.
Well, the Celtics had a playing game last night.
I did watch the end of it.
Yeah, and Tatum went off.
50 points, right?
Yeah. So good for the Celts.
They're gonna still get swept first round.
Oh, that was the quarter, and somehow I thought it was a timeout. Anyway, full disclosure, I'm a Knicks fan, so I'm fired up. It's the first time Knicks have been relevant in 30 years. Semi-relevant, meaning they've totally outperformed what they were expecting. Arlington 14 grabs it, gets into the offensive zone. That's Trevor Lally. Bringing it, passing it up. Oh, 6 just got handcuffed there. Ball was in a little tight. Unfortunate. Number 4 looking to clear the ball. Still tight, just 1-0. Arlington, while has had a tough time getting into the offensive zone, the defense has been stalwart in keeping Winchester from scoring so far. So Winchester working the ball around. That's number 9 in Winchester. That's Matt Colina. Matt back up to number 7, Frank Napolitano. Probing, looking, scanning. I guess that more would be. Brings it over to the left side, near side, number 18. Sam McDonald. Sam McDonald looking, trying to turn strong side. Shoots lefty, goes wide. That's going to remain Winchester ball. Again, Cal Hodge looked to have a good beat on that. Tries to turn lefty. That was a nice shot. Nice snipe. Tough. That was number 18. Score, Winchester, number 18, Sam McDonald. That's because we do it all, Nick. Public address, color commentary, food reviews. Okay, face-off, it's 2-0 Winchester, 10 minutes left in the second quarter. I can't see who is our face-off guy. That was number 14, Trevor Leahy. Trevor Lally. Again. Ooh, pass was low, picked up. So interference, White remains Winchester ball. They'll take it here, near side. Number 6, Winchester with it is Shane. He's got his brother Frank on the team as well. In fact, Frank just got the ball, Napolitano. 40 over to 9. Matt. Kalina. Yeah, I'm a step behind, guys, if I start figuring out who's who, number-wise, and trying to scan small print in front of me. So still 2-0. Winchester has spent the majority of the game in our Arlington offensive zone. 18 looking to turn. Nice stick check. Good job, Arlington. 18 trying to turn to that left side. Loose ball. Still loose. Dig it. Good job. Who was that? 24 up. Matalisi. Anyway, loose ball. Turnover. Again, Arlington, I like the hustle to get that loose ball, but now 19, Winchester quickly in the offensive zone. And then pull it back. Up to 16. Colby Bellevue. Over to Napolitano. Over to Kalina. Kalina top to 19. Jim Gibbons. Gibbons near side to Sam McDonald. McDonald looking to turn right side. Turns, fires, pipe. Still loose, still loose. Arlington long stick. Was able to get it forward. There we go. Into the offensive zone. Nice. Going right down Broadway. Quick stick. Over to Adam Lee. Adam Lee over. Behind the goal. Oh, nice shot. Arlington putting some pressure. Loose ball. Back over to Winchester. Anyway. Got to see little offense from Arlington. Arlington, you know what? When they get in the zone, they look pretty good. Puts pressure on the goalkeepers out of the goal. Be nice to try to strip that ball. Okay, Winchester wants a timeout. Plotting. They're worried about this strategic Arlington offense and what we can do. Like masterminds out there. All right, what's for dinner for tonight, everybody? Anybody? What do you got for me tonight? Nick? No? Kevin?
I'll try and grab something quick, though, because I'm trying to get home before the Bruins start at 6:30.
Gotcha. So Knicks to Knicks again, you think?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I go there a lot. I might try and change it.
Fair enough. And you, Kevin? What's for dinner tonight?
I was sold this place in Belmont I heard all about last week.
Are you going to go?
What was it called?
My Other Kitchen.
Another kitchen.
Call before you go.
That
Again, here we are promoting other towns' places, but
maybe I'll visit Nick at work tonight.
it's true. Pretty much everything I've had is pretty delicious from My Other Kitchen. I would call before you go because it can get, if you try to order there, it can be mayhem. All right, 2-0. So just yesterday, Governor lifted outdoor mask mandates. So anyway, a lot of people here enjoying the game, relaxing in the sun. Feels like summer. How about this? Any summer plans? What is everybody doing? Don't all tell me at once. Nothing for Kevin. Nick, you? I got nothing. I'm so looking forward to nothing. You know what? That's not a bad thing to do in the summer either. Nothing. All right, 2-0, 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Arlington looking to put some consistent pressure on the Winchester D. Methodical game so far. 2-0, second quarter. All right, Winchester with the ball, looking far side. Looks, turns. Wonder if they're going to get into their offense quicker here, or they drew up a play. 6, reverse pivot. Oh, goes low. So that's getting into their offense quick. So that was Shane Napolitano. Goal, Winchester, number 6, Shane Napolitano. Okay, that looks like a number 23. Who's facing off? Aiden Fecto. Ball's loose. Over to Winchester. Long sticks up with it. Loose. Loose tries to tap it up front. That's going to be a pass and be out of bounds. Be Arlington ball. Looks like Arlington's number 28 picks it up. Nope, we don't have a number 28. So what I was complaining about, another game, I was watching a Lexington game. It was a blue-on-blue color scheme, and I couldn't tell any of the numbers. And what do you know, we do the same thing. It's a light gray on white, and I can hardly read the numbers. Ball's loose. Try to hop that over. Still loose. Picked up by Winchester. 17 goes through the scrum. Looking to bring it into the offensive zone quickly. Keeps control. And Winchester slowing it down. It is 3-0 Winchester. That's number 6 near side, Shane Napolitano. I believe Shane just scored. Shane over to 19. Jim Gibbons. Gibbons over to Shane's brother, Frank. Behind the goal, working around. Back over to Shane. Shane up back to Gibbons. Yeah. And here we go, picked up by Cal Hodge. Hodge clears it. Arlington coming up into the offensive zone. Quick. Oh, that was a nice stop by Winchester keeper, and that was a nice turn and fire by our number 11, Diego Dougherty. Remains Arlington ball. Arlington working it over to loose now. I'm going to say that is maybe number 19, I don't know. Arlington a little loose with the ball. Picked up by Lee. Met by 3 defenders. 29 comes out of the pack. Long stick brings it into the offensive zone. Swarmed by Arlington midfielders. Well done, picked up. Still dancing with the ball. That's our number 3. Tries to go near side. He's taking on the entire army of the Sachems. Still working, still controlling the ball. Well done. That is Liam Keneally. Good work, Liam. All right. Arlington looking to put themselves on the board. Tough to turn. That's going to remain Arlington ball. Anyway, Arlington looking for their first goal. Good to be in our offensive zone for a little bit. Lee up top, scanning the field. Lee over to the far side for a number I'm never going to be able to read from here. Maybe one of the youthful people on the production team. Turns, fires, pipe. Tough angle there. Cannot see who, unfortunately, who shot that. Might have been our number 11, Diego. I think that's Napolitano again, coming into our zone. That's Shane. Shane over to 7. His brother Frank. The Napolitano brothers. Working it. And we've got a couple substitutions coming in. Couple of offensive substitutions at 21. 21 over to 5. 5 is going to be Henry Duplessis. Again, Henry. I apologize if that didn't get close with the last name. Trying to work to his left side. Turn around. Good job by Arlington defense. Oh, gets right by the long stick. Quick shot. Remains Winchester ball. 2 minutes, 25 left in the quarter. It's 3-0 Sachems. Reverse pivot 18. That's a tough angle. Oh, dances in front. Need to slide, need to crush that. Bounce him out. I guess that was number 18, Sam McDonald. That's his second goal of the day. Score 18, Sam McDonald. 4-0 Winchester. Arlington looking to win this face-off. Again, we have, trying to see what number we got here. 23 maybe. Winchester wins that one. Quick into the offensive zone. We got a long stick staying on offense. Hard to believe that's not offsides. Oh no, we had a midi who came in. Thought maybe they're new offensive strategy. Keep the long sticks in the front court. Looks like Winchester has their full offensive package in. Working it around. One of the Napolitanos. That was the ball. Looks back, pivots. Working center. Someone's got to slide up. Oh, great. Stop. Kick save. And a beaut. Cal Hodge. Seeing the ball well today. The one thing I've noticed these evening games, we are going to be playing against the Sun in the second half. That means our goalie is going to be staring right at it. Always a tough spot to be. Nice stick check when trying to defend when you're that goalie here at Pierce Field at around 5:30 at night in the springtime, because you are just staring right in the sun. If you look at the shadows, they're almost going straight north and south up and down the field. So you're looking back into it. So timeout. Somebody. It's going to be Winchester. 52 seconds left to the half. So far, nothing. No summer plans. Nick's hasn't told me what he's going to eat for dinner.
What about you? Any summer plans for you, Jay?
We found a house on the Cape that is right on Little Pleasant Bay. We found it last year. My wife did. I'm saying we, and I had nothing to do with it. And You know when you find the houses you can go to on vacation, you feel like you don't have to leave the house because it's in a sweet spot? It was one of those.
Oh, nice.
So I'm totally fired up.
That's awesome.
And I think I'm getting, because in Orleans you get an off-road sand permit, so you can bring, I have an old Land Cruiser, so I'm just going to get an off-road permit,
There you go.
get on the sand, do some fishing.
Nice.
So very excited about that.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's my summer plans. Come on down. Hope everyone has something exciting to do this summer, or not exciting. Again, it's summertime. Do what you want. Maybe underneath an umbrella with a cooler is all you want to do for the summer. That's okay too. Ba-da-ba-ba. All right, so Winchester is on offense, and Arlington, ideally, right, they get the ball reversed, get a shot on goal. At worst, just play some stout defense and go into the halftime 4-0. So we'll see what the Sachems drew up. Maybe Lindy, triple Lindy. A lot of fans out here today, I think, enjoying the game. Getting some fresh air. Sun is out. I'm sorry, it's Arlington, the offensive zone. I don't know where my head's at. So let's see what we drew up, because we got 45 seconds to put that ball in the net. Winchester, so Arlington over to number 3. 3 is Liam Keneally. Lee with the ball on top. Over far side to a number, again, I'm not going to be able to read. At least they're working the far side. Trying to switch fields. We got 23 seconds left. Oh, molested in front. Legal stick. Legal check. 11 tried to turn in, but was met by a stout Winchester defense. That was Diego trying to turn in the offensive zone. It looks like we're just going to go in 4-0, Sachems. And we'll be back, it looks like, in 10 minutes for the second half.
Should I keep recording or? Yeah.
All right, Arlington face off. Still Winchester ball here. Number 24 comes up with it. I believe that's Jeffrey Russo. Far side, back into their offense, being pressured. Arlington long stick, number 29. Michael Pesaridis. And that's going to be one of the Napolitano brothers. Bringing it up the right side. For nothing, Winchester Sachems here at Pierce Field. Gorgeous day. And everyone's sort of taking the time here. That's number 9. Matt Colina looks to center. Ball gets away from him. That's a pass coming long, and Napolitano's not able to grab it. Going to be Arlington ball. Looking to score. Number 24, that's Matt Alisi, bringing the ball up. Pass it center back. I think that's still Cal Hodge, who's our goalie. Over far side to number 3. Mike Sheshereg. Don't see what that penalty was, because I'm trying to learn the names and numbers and also watch the game. I need the third eye. Breaking the action, Arlington looking to put their offensive package in. And ball's in the zone. Over to Adam Lee. Lee over to, I'll get that number for you back. I believe that's Keneally with the ball. Keneally over, Arlington working it. Looking for a soft spot. Pass a little high. Plenty of time. Adam Lee. Lee to Keneally. Back to Lee. Left side. Good center. Nothing there. Stout defense. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Illegal check. Body. Against Winchester. So Arlington going to go a man up. I think that's the first penalty of the game. Goes against Winchester. So here's an opportunity for Arlington. See what kind of plan we got worked up. That's going to be our number 11, Diego, with the ball, who's going to start our offense. 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. Keneally goes over far side. Want to take our time, get a good shot with this opportunity. Most likely a minor, 2-minute minor. Arlington still looking sharp. Diego over to errant pass. That's our number 14, Trevor Lally. Lally up to Diego. Diego to Lee. Lee looking, scanning. Good defense by Winchester so far. Over to Keneally. That was our number 21. That's Finn Napello, I believe. Oh, ball's on the ground. That's too bad. Arlington retains possession, though. Did we even up? I can't see if I see any Winchester in the box. Winchester ball. So missed opportunity for us there. No shot on goal. 32 goalkeeper clears. Clears number 24. Jeffrey Russo with the ball. Russo up top to number 19. Jim Gibbons. Substitutions on Winchester's half if they come into the offensive side of the ball. Napolitano just missed. Oh, but picked up by number 9. Plenty of sticks checks. Clean. And who's that? That's Matt Alisi who comes up with the ball. Quick into the zone. Turns. Oh, just couldn't corral that. But it's going to stay Arlington ball because that's considered a shot. Tough pass right there. Ball's loose and picked up by Winchester. Long stick over to the goalie. The goalie again is Kevin Sofredini. Ball's out of bounds. Arlington gets possession. That's our number 29, Michael Pesaridis. Lee, I think that's Diego trying to work it back to Lee. Lee over to Liam Ray. Ray on top with the ball, back to Lee. To Diego, to Lee, behind the goal. Looking for a cutter. Nothing's there. Lee pivot, tries to take it himself. Short sticks it. Just misses. We retain possession. Good hustle by our number 26, Thomas Burke. Burke over to Diego. And that is number 22, Liam Ray, with the ball. Going far side. And I was saying before, so we have a light gray on white lettering scheme. That's Arlington. Tough for me to pick up. I know that's what they were considering when they ordered them, how the announcers on the booth are going to be able to pick up the numbers. Good center. And that was a good body check by number 28 in Winchester, Sean Holland. Goalie comes near side to clear to number 11, Liam Doherty. Doherty forward to another long stick, bringing it into the zone. Great stick check by our number 15. No. I guess it was an illegal stick check. Arlington back on D. That's Napolitano with the ball over to 16. Colby Bellevue. Over to number 6. 6 and 7 are both Shane and Frank Napolitano. Turns, fires. Ooh. Cal Hodge stops that with the body. And that's Matt Alisi bringing it into the zone. Good job, Matt. And Arlington works it back in. Here we go. 14, Trevor Lally. Lally over to Liam Ray. Ray goes behind the goal. I think that's Diego Dougherty. Back up to Ray. Ray up to Lally. Far side to number 17. I don't have a number 17. Or I'm just reading it wrong. Ball's loose in the middle. Picked up by Winchester, number 17. Using his speed on the far side. Stick check, number 14. Well done, Arlington. Defender. Spins. Goes up far side. Brings it in the zone. Gets Malachi'd on the far side. Just good lacrosse over there on the far side. Good defense and good defense again for Winchester to get the ball back. So 19 with the ball for Winchester. That's Jim Gibbons. Gibbons over to 9. Matt Kalina. Kalina to 18. Sam McDonald over to Napolitano with the ball. Far side. And Winchester settles into their offense. Need to slide to stop that. Good job, Arlington. Ball's down. Picked up by number 10. Good body check by Winchester. That's going to be a hold, though, on Winchester. Remains Arlington ball. That was a nice pickup by our number 10, Ivan Paus. Long stick midi. Over to 24, Matt Alisi. Alisi trying to bring it forward. Shielding it. And we got Arlington in the zone here to number 18, Dom Leosa. Leosa over to 26. It's Thomas Burke. Burke back to Leosa. Ball's loose. Number 11 again, Winchester. Tracking him down, trying to get him with the stick. Long stick crosses midfield. And gives it up offense, comes back. So now we have number 9. That's Matt Galina with the ball. Still 4-0. So no scores this quarter so far. So it's a break-even prospect for the A-Town Spy Ponders so far. Pivots, looks middle, looks to shoot, was not there. Good defense, Arlington. Winchester with the ball back up top. 19 looking to come into the zone. Goes over to his left and scores. That was Jim Gibbons with the score, number 19. Score, Winchester, number 19, Jim Gibbons. Again, full service staff here in the booth. We've got color commentary, food critics, summer planning. Any other topics we need to throw in this, boys? You're pretty talkative over here. You can hear them. Nick, anything you want to cover? All right, you let me know. Face-off. It looks like someone new facing off for Arlington. That was number 14. I don't know if I've seen Trevor Lally trying to get the ball. But Winchester's number 24 seems to be their specialist and is doing a nice job. That's Jeffrey Russo with the face-off. Ball's loose, and that's going to go to Cal Hodge. Good work. I think Cal Hodge is doing a nice job in the net. Streaking, long stick. Yeah, that's going to be a penalty. Good job. There's another penalty. This might be double. Oh no, he was just throwing into throwing it close to an offensive zone. That was a beautiful save. Stick. That was a foot save. Did we get that on replay? You don't have to, Kevin. I was just wondering. That was just. It looked like it was with a foot, right? Anyway, that was a nice sweep, nice save by the goalkeeper, number 32, Kevin Sefferdini. And that's going to be a man-up situation, I believe, although I don't see anyone in the box. So that kind of confuses me. But I believe it's a man-up situation for Arlington. Maybe I can do my counting here. That's 3, 5. No? You pick up the flag? No, there we go. That is man up. I was just waiting for a full AHS package to come in. I'd like to see a score with our. I'd like to see at least a couple shots on goal with our man up here. That's Lee looking middle. Lee over, far side. Lee back with the ball. Comes back over to. Now we're even. So unfortunately, we didn't take. We're able to get a shot off here with the man up. Back to even numbers. Lee looking to dodge in. Turned away by Winchester long stick number 28, Sean Holland. Lee goes to his left. Another just saved by the goal. I wasn't sure if that was post or. Anyway, goalie clears all the way to mid. Arlington steps up, defensive-wise, stick checking. Yeah, that's oh, okay. There's no time left in the half. I was wondering why that guy was firing from 30 yards out. So one score. It's 5-0 Winchester. Arlington put a little more pressure on the ball. It looks like some Winchester. They're giving out hats here to Winchester fans. I don't see the Arlington compatriot here who's giving out Arlington hats. Nick, have you seen anyone giving out Arlington hats today?
I have not. No
However,
hats.
this guy's got a basket and is giving out Winchester hats. Is that allowed if we're the home field, allowing to hand out Winchester swag on our bleachers?
I guess.
All right, I'm gonna have to check out the bylaws about that, see if that's okay. But still.
Penalty for that, maybe?
Pretty generous. He hasn't offered me a hat yet, though. Has he offered you a hat?
No.
No. Interesting. And we're doing such a nice job in the booth. So only 2 minutes between periods, so it's pretty quick. Nick is trying to get home early to see the Bruins game tonight.
I
Doesn't know what he's doing for dinner. And I got nothing for you.
What are you doing for dinner then?
No idea.
No clue? We're on the same boat.
My wife did call me, and I think she has a plan.
Okay, good.
I'm not sure of the plan, but I think I'm not going to say there's going to be food waiting for me when I get home, but at least there's going to be a plan of food for when I get home, I think.
That's good.
So that's nice. All right, so 5-0 Winchester. Arlington would love to get on the board, get some momentum working for us. And again, nice-sized crowd here for the lacrosse game today. People enjoying the weather. All right, so who do we have facing off? I'm sure we're going to have number 24 for Winchester, who has been their specialist so far. That's Jeffrey Russo. And for Arlington, looks like number 23. That's Aiden Fectau. See if Coach Pocock has instilled some Fogo magic here. And face off. Still, ball's loose. Ball's still loose. Good body check, still loose. And Arlington, well done. I think that might be maybe the first Arlington win on the face-off here. So 18 bring it in the zone for Arlington. That's Dom Leosa. Leosa over to 20. I'm going to say that's a 1, not a 7. Finn brings it up to, I'm looking down, there we go, who has the ball? Over to 18, back over to Leosa. Leosa looks right. It's number 26, Thomas Burke. And dodging in, that's Lee. Number 19, left side. Arlington spreading it out. Near side bounces in. Great pickup. Tries to go low. Blocked out. Ball's loose. Good job by number 11. Oh, Aaron pass. Oh, that was a phenomenal stop by the goalie. That was going to be point blank for Arlington. And number 32, again, that's Kevin Suffredini, somehow gets himself back into the play. And Winchester to go back on offense. Oh, Cal Hodge. Wait, there's a penalty up. We don't know. That is a good score, though. Wow, what a turnaround. That started with the Winchester goalkeeper. And I missed the number who scored that.
6.
Which number?
I think it was number 6.
We think it's number 6?
Don't quote me, but it's a guess.
That's all right. Score number 6, Shane Napolitano. Wow. Anyway, that completely started with the Winchester goalkeeper coming out of nowhere to jump back into the goal to stuff the ball, and then quick started Winchester's offense. Anyway, pushing the back from Winchester. So that's 2 face-offs in a row for Arlington, so that's a positive. Again, good defense, Winchester. Solid stuff. And who do we have that here? That's number 19, so that's going to be Lee with the ball. Trying to split the double team, able to pivot through it, and goes lefty. And the brick wall that is number 32, Kevin Suffredini. No cracks in the wall so far. And he's playing against his son. I was mentioning that before. He's looking right into it and seems to have no effect. Dynamite job in the goal by Kevin today, number 32 for the Sachems. Because Arlington has put some efforts in, and there's just been some great saves. Cal Hodge, again, for Arlington, has had some great saves.
Thank you.
6-0.
She just told me number 6 is actually Jack Riley.
Number 6 is Jack Riley. I've been calling him Shane the whole time. Well, sorry, Jack. It was a nice go by here. If I thought we had 6 and 7. Jack Riley. So, I don't know what happened to Shane Napolitano. Shane, I'm sorry if... Let's see if I have a Riley. Oh, geez, TBD. Number jersey is number 6. It's Jack Riley. Okay. So a Napolitano, who I've been, who's a sophomore. Frank's the senior. Anyway, so Jack Riley, number 6, had been on the roster as Shane Napolitano. Defensive player number 17, stick check. Arlington wasn't ready for that. But comes up quickly with it. Well done. Great center. Great shot. Good stick skills all around. That's number 14. Arlington gets on the board. Well done. Hopefully it's number 14. Score, Arlington, number 14, Trevor Lally. We hope. Now I have no confidence in all the numbers I have, Kevin. After I've been corrected in the booth. And hopefully I saw number 14 correct for the score. Again, crackerjack crew here at Pierce Field. 24, when Sachem specialist comes up with the face-off. Oh, Cal Hodge again, seeing the ball great. Unfortunate transition here, fighting for the ball. I think that's Dom Leosa. Can I say that's Dom without me looking at the card again? No, that's Matt Alisi. Sorry, Matt. Oh, long stick, sends it. Arlington retains possession. What happened? Timeout. Okay. So we're in the fourth period, 7:20 left. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a turnover. I didn't see what that was. Winchester quick into the zone. Good stick check. Arlington turns it away. That's number 16 for Arlington. Boaz Gins. Oh, that was a rocket. That was number 19 for Winchester. Jim Gibbons. Score, number 19, Jim Gibbons. All right, so facing off, we have a long stick face-off, so this is new. It's going to be Sean Holland facing off. And for Arlington, I think that's a number 23 for us. And ball is still loose. Scrum, and 17 comes at it with it. That's Kevin Bertocci. Arlington is on the board, though. 7-1. Great goal. Oh, goes up top shelf, right side. That was number 9. Matt Galina. Score, number 9, Matt Kalina. Okay, and I think Arlington's starting to get some new folks in. I see a new long stick here, number 20. And I don't have him on my card. So I apologize, number 20, because I saw you come in. Might have been pulled up from JV today. If so, congrats. Get some playing time. Winchester in the zone. We've got about 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Stuffed by Cal Hodge. Good job. That's number 20. That's Max Lowenberg. Arlington looking to clear. Number 10, Arlington has it. It's Ivan Paus. Loose ball. And time out, Winchester. 8-1. So I believe the records, Arlington stick 11 over to 42. 42 is Richard Russo. Into the zone at number 6. That's Jack Riley, I've been told. So I think Jack has a score already today, which I attributed to a Napolitano brother, as it was on the roster given to me by a Winchester fan. So I'm taking no blame for that. Look center, won a stick check. Point blank, tough. Need to slide and stop that before he gets point blank to our goalkeeper, Cal Hodge. That was a score by number 5, Henry Duplessis. Or is it Henri? Is it Henri if you spell it with an I? I don't know. And I'm sure I got that last name really bad. So, Henry, I'm sorry for butchering your last name. But nice goal. Long stick. Is that the long stick? No. We got number 28 facing off. That's Sean Holland. I thought he faced off with a long stick last time. Ball's loose. Picked up by number 11. Liam Doherty. Able to dodge. Arlington offense. Aaron pass. Way to keep the pressure on. That's going to be a turnover. Remain Arlington ball. 1:09 left in the game. That's 21 near side. Our Finn Napiello, or not. I'm sorry, Finn. I can hardly, without my glasses on, tough to read it. I'll just call you Finn right now. That works. Ball's loose. Good defense by Arlington. Picked back up by our number 22, Liam Ray. Liam with the ball, looks left, and airmails it. Somehow stays in. Good way to hustle after the ball and keep the possession. Trevor. That's number 14, ball's on the ground. Ray picks it back up, looking, taking his time. There's 24 seconds left. Someone's going to want to fire this at the goal before ball's loose. Ball's loose. Long stick trying to get it, and it's going to remain Arlington ball. We got about 10 seconds to try to get a shot on goal. Diving in. And again, saw that all the way. It's Kevin Suffredini. So I am going to give the player of the game is Suffredini. I think both goals, the goalkeepers. Cal Hodge did a nice job. And our goal stopped a lot. I don't have the statistics on it. And then Suffredini, just by that play alone, when he got back into the net, thought it was going to be an empty net goal. So, well done. Piercefield, Winchester takes it. I didn't see the final score. What was it? Anyone? Was it? It was 11-1, Winchester. So, Sachem's starting the season 3-1. Spy Ponders, nowhere to go but up from here. I want to thank Nick and Kevin for doing a wonderful job, the SWAT team that got in here and set up all the stuff. And I don't even know if are we still recording my nonsense here? Oh, that's a wonderful thing. You know, come to the after show for where we're going to talk food and travel plans and what's for dinner. We'll see you at the next game. Thanks, everybody. I start off 0-2. Again, I don't know who they started off playing. Maybe I can find that out quickly for you. And Winchester was 2-1, at least when I checked on the internet. Win against Belmont. And we'll see if I can pick up some scores. Let's see what the full schedule is. Okay, so Arlington has played Woburn twice. Those are the only two games. Tight one. First game of the season was 7-6, Woburn. And then played Woburn again on the following Saturday, 13-4. So those just two games. Two games. So I'm on the Max Preps website and it said view game. That wouldn't give us a link right to the ACMi feed, would it? That'd be pretty impressive. All right, so Spy Ponders. It's 5:42 left in the fourth quarter. Prevailing breeze is from the northwest. It's going to be Gibbons moon tonight. 7-foot tides. That's your boating report. Made that all up, so I'm sure no one is listening to me wondering if that's true. If not, if you are, you're in the wrong place. Okay, here we go. Winchester in the offensive zone. Number 9 centers to 7. I've forgotten everybody's name already. 16, Colby Bellevue. And that was a quick score. I think that was just number 19 who turned that in. Again, Jim Gibbons with the goal. Winchester able to get into the zone pretty quickly there and get into their offense. And Winchester brings out, again, Jeffrey Russo to face off. Able to pop it out to his player, number 21, Cole Dente. And Winchester once again controlling the ball in the zone. Here we go, Winchester. Let's go, Arlington. Slide. Good slide. Oh. Tough finding some gaps in the defense here. That was the number 18, I believe, scored by Sam McDonald. So Winchester up 10-1. 4:52 left in the period. And let's see here. We have Celeste here. He knocked it over to number 21, Cole Dente. That's Jeff Russo. Same play. That's worked solid for him. And Arlington likes to get back on defense. Right, the time of possession just kills here on the face-offs. So important, and you see that in the college game, how important the FOGO is. FOGO, in case you don't know that acronym, is face-off, get-off, and at the D1 level, they have, and certainly certain D3 teams too, it's just that's the specialist. Gets in, faces off, literally gets off. I know when I was back in school, I didn't play, but Hobart was a very good team, and they had a kid called Tiny, who was probably 5'6", 200 pounds, and was just a menace facing off. But again, as you see, possession and being able to get in the offensive zone, such an important thing for this game. Well, really any game, but especially lacrosse, and there's no shot clock, so you can just hold on to this thing forever, at least in the high school game. Misses left. Arlington man down. Hopefully he's all right. Seems to be okay. Winchester retains possession, working the ball around. Looking to probe center, stick check, ball's loose. Hodge able to deflect it and get the ball, looking to clear. Looking to clear, looks center to our number 10, Even Paus. Ivan looks good, or maybe, not sure what the penalty is there. Oh, he called a timeout. And looked like Ivan was fired up to bring the long stick into the offensive zone. So timeout Arlington. So Nick, how much were those Bruins tickets for tonight?
I saw like some in like the balcony. They were like $310.
So limited attendance, first series of the playoffs, $310 to get into the. You know what? I thought it would have been worse, to be honest with you.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't horrible, but like I mean, considering you're up that high.
Well, you're up that high, and if you go with a friend, that's when you start thinking like, wow.
$600. I mean.
$600 to go to a hockey game. But I get it,
if we
you know.
get far in, then I might be pulling a couple of hundred out of the stash, but we'll see.
Such a limited quantity, right?
I know.
And you said, what's the date where we go to full blast? Everyone gets nuts.
May 27 or 29?
May 29th in Massachusetts. So, I mean, we won't be able to fit more here at Pierce Field because, as you know, we're typically SRO. But, you know, if you're going to see the Celtics or Red Sox or something, you'll be able to maybe fit yourself in. Tickets always at a premium here at Pierce Field.
Ken always says we have a capacity crowd here.
The capacity crowd. Well, as you see, I'm sure Nick is picking up the fans on the far side of the field. We hardly ever see people in those bleachers because it's so full here on the big grandstand. Arlington's in their offense, works the ball around, up over to Lee. Lee's going to look right. Spins left. Arlington looking to score, of course. Lee dodges in, tries to bounce it in, gets a high bounce off the turf. Retains possession, Arlington. Good job. Here we are on the far side of the field. I'll try to pick up some numbers for you. Seems like Adam Lee's always in front of me, so I can easily pick him out. Looking to dodge right. Goes behind the goal to our number 26, I think, which is Thomas Burke. Errant pass, out of bounds. Arlington, we're going to switch the ball over back to Winchester. Long stick, 11 over to 42. 42 is Richard Russo. Into the zone at number 6. That's Jack Riley, I've been told. So I think Jack has a score already today. which I attributed to a Napolitano brother, as it was on the roster given to me by a Winchester fan. So I'm taking no blame for that. Look center, won a stick check, point blank. Tough. Need to slide and stop that before he gets point blank to our goalkeeper, Cal Hodge. That was a score by number 5, Henry Duplessis. Or is it Henri? Is it Henri if you spell it with an I? I don't know. And I'm sure I got that last name really bad. So Henry, I'm sorry for butchering your last name. But nice goal. Long stick. Is that the long stick? No. We got number 28 facing off. Sean Holland. I thought he faced off with a long stick last time. Ball's loose. Picked up by number 11, Liam Doherty. Able to dodge. Arlington offense. Aaron pass. Way to keep the pressure on. That's going to be a turnover. Remain Arlington ball. 1:09 left in the game. That's 21 near side. Our Finn Napiello, or not. I'm sorry, Finn. I can hardly, without my glasses on, tough to read it. I'll just call you Finn right now. That works. Ball's loose. Good defense by Arlington. Picked back up by our number 22, Liam Ray. Liam with the ball, looks left, and airmails it. Somehow, stays in. Good way to hustle after the ball and keep the possession. Trevor. That's number 14, ball's on the ground. Ray picks it back up, looking. Taking his time, there's 24 seconds left. Someone's going to want to fire this at the goal before ball's loose. Ball's loose. Long stick trying to get it, and it's going to remain Arlington ball. We got about 10 seconds to try to get a shot on goal. Diving in. And again, saw that all the way. It's Kevin Suffredini. So I am going to give the player of the game is Suffredini. I think both goals, the goalkeepers. Cal Hodge did a nice job. In our goal. Sola stopped a lot. I don't have the statistics on it. And then Suffredini, just by that play alone, when he got back into the net, thought it was going to be an empty net goal. So, well done. Piercefield, Winchester takes it. I didn't see the final score. What was it? Anyone? Was it? It was 11-1, Winchester. So, Sachem's starting the season 3-1. Spy Ponders, nowhere to go but up from here. I want to thank Nick and Kevin for doing a wonderful job. The SWAT team that got in here and set up all the stuff. And I don't even know if are we still recording my nonsense here? Oh, that's a wonderful thing. You know, come to the after show for where we're going to talk food and travel plans and what's for dinner. We'll see you at the next